New at 6 o'clock, mass shootings continue to plague the nation, and South Florida, of course, no exception, with 3 incidents being reported this year alone. CBS 4's Ted Cowton spent the day speaking with experts and families directly impacted by the gun violence, and joins us now with how to recognize the signs and what can be done to curb the chaos.
I had my back turned, and all of a sudden, ba 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 ba, and that's when everybody started running.
The chaos after a mass shooting at the Licking restaurant in Miami Gardens. So far this year, just 25 days in, we've seen 40 mass shootings in the U.S., according to the Gun Violence Archive. It found 3 in South Florida, including 9 shot at Miami Gardens New Year's Day, 10 shot at the Licking restaurant a few days later, and 1 killed and 3 injured in Homestead on the 15th.
It makes me frustrated that we, as a society, we haven't done enough to stop these things.
Tony Montalto's daughter, Gina, was murdered in the mass shooting in Parkland. He said society needs to do more to stop this.
The bystanding public makes a huge difference in being able to prevent these attacks by noticing the behavioral changes of those around us, whether they be family members or friends or coworkers.
In fact, today, the Secret Service released information about warning signs many attackers display, like concerning behavior, a prior history of violent behavior, someone motivated by grievances or believes in conspiracy theories or hateful ideologies, and someone who has recently experienced a stressful event.
We had moments where there were record-breaking purchases of guns.
University of South Florida criminologist Edelyn Verona says we need common sense gun laws.
Honestly, we need federal level legislation that helps us kind of restrict the use or the access to guns to people that, sort of trigger this risk for violence.
They need funding there for a task force.
Tangela Sears is founder of Florida Parents of Murdered Children. She'd like to see the feds work directly with local homicide detectives and strict enforcement.
We don't need a judge telling a family that this person that killed them, oh, he's just a kid, he's 19 years old, he don't need to be in jail, I'm just gonna put him on house arrest. No. They need to be in jail.
To learn more about what you can do to help curb the rise of these mass shootings, as well as find out more information about what's going on in your own community as well as state, you can go to our website, cbsmiami.com. We have a lot of good information for you there. Hope you'll check it out. In Miami Gardens, Ted Cowton, CBS 4 News.
Thank you to Ted Cowton. As you just heard, South Florida has not been spared from the horrific violence, and other parts of the state have also faced tragedy this year. On January 1st, 4 people were killed during a mass shooting in Ocala. On the 15th, 1 person was killed and 5 were hurt in Sanford. And the very next day, during a Martin Luther King Jr. Day parade, 1 person was killed and 7 people hurt during a mass shooting in Fort Pierce.